Here's what I think.
I think they went disappearing, and I think there were aliens involved, but that's the only logical explanation to me.
I don't think any of this happened.
Oh. That's a good point.
I just think this is a completely made up story
by the guy,
by everyone
who
involved.
killed fucking
There's
crew.
a ship out there, so we could put them on that ship, and then it sailed away, and we got there, they were there.
Keep in mind that
It's cursed.
Cursed ship.
It's cursed ship.
Meanwhile,
this murderer is walking away. He's going to the bar tonight. You know what I mean? Tortuga style.
It's 1881. The country's been roaring for 100 years.
Yeah,
People
it's
are
Industrial
fucking
Revolution.
having fun.
This is back when you could just kill people and get away with it and say the boat was cursed. You want to just jump into the topic?
Let's jump into it, man. Let's talk about Doritos.
The Bermuda Triangle.
Doritos.
Bermuda Triangle. Here's the thing. I don't even know where the fuck Bermuda is.
Beautiful place.
It's a little island, right?
It's the Bermuda Triangle is located in the Caribbean.
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah.
So isn't the island of Bermuda, don't they only have mopeds? Aren't there no cars? You have to moped everywhere?
Let's look that up. That'd be awesome.
That's what
I'm so on board.
That's a rumor that I've heard.
I'm so on board. Would you do that?
Yeah, because it's a small island. You can get around very easily.
Yeah, hell
You don't
yeah.
need a car.
Let's move to Bermuda, dude.
Man.
If I don't make it in comedy, that's what I'm doing. I'm moving to some tiny island like that. I'll get a job at a shack, at a shed. I'll work at a shed, some sort of shed. I don't know what they do there, but I will work at a shed, right? On the beach.
Bermuda has more cars and motor vehicles per square mile than anywhere else in the world.
Well, I mean, you could not have been more incorrect. You could not. I don't know how you blew this so bad.
Still, visit Bermuda.
I think you're thinking of Catalina Island, bro. What are you talking about?
Island that doesn't have cars.
Can you look up Moped Island? It's not Bermuda. It's something else.
Look up Moped Island. This seems a real place.
Yeah,
that's so fuzzy. Don't they don't have any cars? They actually have more cars
per square mile
than anywhere else on planet Earth.
Well, they shouldn't. Clearly, it'd be a lot better with mopeds.
That's true. That is true. There are too many cars.
Yeah, man, I'm not seeing anything for it.
Yeah, wrong again.
So island. Type in island where they only have mopeds, no cars. And if this doesn't work, I'll give it up. But
okay,
this is a keyword search that I can't. Can't pass up.
Yeah, let's spend some time on this. More cars. I mean,
Holiday Island of Bermuda.
Cars are regulated to one per household, and car rental is non-existent for many of the best ways.
No, so they have so many cars that they had to regulate it down to one, like Chinese kids.
The Chinese kids.
Yeah, that's how many cars they have there. You fucking.
It's so funny that I probably read like the first half of this sentence and was
Yeah.
like, "Yo, they don't have cars on Bermuda," and I kept that for 10 years.
That's gonna be such a good
this
reel.
moment.
You know what I mean? That's gonna be such a good reel.
That's
It's
what we
just
play
you
for.
saying that, and then we searching it, and then me going, "There's more per square mile than anywhere on
That's
Earth."
what we play for, baby.
Yeah.
That's what we play for.
That's so funny. Yeah. So, but Bermuda is the triangle. You got a map?
Yeah, man. Hold on.
Bermuda. Miami.
Do you want an actual map, or this is the triangle?
That's perfect. That's just what I want to see. All right, so down to San Juan, Puerto Rico, up to Miami, Florida, and all the way over to Bermuda.
Yeah.
So Bermuda, I guess, yes, is an island. You are correct. Fun fact about Bermuda, they have more cars per square mile than anywhere on planet Earth. Pretty interesting. Which is interesting, though, because you would not think that. You would not. I am with you on this. You would not think that. There's something going on with that.
Yeah.
There's no way that that's true. There's no way that it's more than like Beijing. Stop doing that. That's so annoying. I'm just trying to be myself, and people keep doing this to me. You're like the third person today to do that.
Oh, something in the air, dude.
Do I look dumb when I talk?
No.
Do I look dumb when I talk?
I've just realized it's so funny to imitate people in their posture and stance. I've been doing it nonstop.
Oh, really?
Recently.
Oh, real funny, yeah.
All right, my bad. I just thought it would be funny to start off the pod.
It is just funny that somehow is I happened once earlier today and once yesterday.
It's annoying. I hate when people do that.
No, it's really funny. I'm just you being the third one. It really got me in my head about what I'm doing.
I'm so sorry.
You know what I'm saying, though?
Yeah, I don't know why I did it. It's such a stupid thing to do.
I think it's something I'm doing.
It could be a vibe.
You're the
giving
third
off.
person.
It could be something you're giving off, a little Tim Warner vibe type of thing. You're walking into these situations.
Yeah. Oh, we had another one of those where he came to a show, and it's normally such a good show, and it was empty. And I looked at him. I said, "Bro, this is normally such a good show," and he just turned around and left.
Shout out Tim Warner, man.
That's so funny. God, Tim Warner,
Oh,
great
shit.
guest. Honestly,
One of the best guests we've ever had.
Terrible.
Terrible episode, but he made it good.
Yeah, he did make it good. We worked with what he had because he had nothing. We gave him nothing. We did. What did we do? Idioms.
I can't believe we did that.
Like pulling clips from that episode is
Like English class. Like an English class lesson.
it worked in our favor though.
We might as well have done sentence remember diagramming sentences?
Oh yeah.
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 He would have been so good for this episode.
Yeah.
That's what the problem
We'll
is.
get him back for 9/11.
Anniversary.
We'll do 9/11 on 9/11.
The 25th commemorative anniversary pin.
Is it going to be 25? Oh.
It's coming up soon.
It's coming up.
We should do jackets.
We should do
9/11 commemorative jackets for 9/11?
Like yeah.
Always remember.
You change it up?
Always remember. 9/11.
Keep remembering.
At the quarter centennial, you change it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Commemorative shit like that's cool.
Read it. Go ahead.
All right.
Bermuda Triangle.
The Bermuda Triangle is a region of the North Atlantic Ocean roughly bounded by the southeastern coast of the U.S., Bermuda, and the islands of Greater Antilles. The Bermuda
Antilles. I don't know why it sounds like that, but
does
they're
sound-
having a good time on Antilles, dude.
Oh, I bet the girls down there are so hot.
Oh, in
look it up.
Bermuda?
Can we look up Bermuda women?
Yeah, but you can't find any of them.
They always go missing.
They always go missing. Come on,
You know what I say
dude.
about girls from Bermuda? They always go missing. Come on, she's a whore. She's cheating on me.
Oh my god.
You secretly want a wife that cheats on you a lot.
I want to have a bad relationship.
yeah,
where
that's
I love
what it
the
is.
girl. Not that she cheats on me. I want to have
Just a bad relationship.
a bad relationship, an
Yeah.
unhealthy relationship, toxic.
Yeah.
With a really hot girl.
You think you want that?
No, I want it.
No.
I thrive in positions like that.
I do too, but eventually, I'm telling you, it ends up in not a good place. And it's not going to be good for you because you're going to be a superstar,
Yeah.
which means she's going to take so much money. She'll man, you're going to make some poor fucking white trash girl so rich.
Yeah, I can't wait.
And I can't wait for her to listen to this one day.
and be like, yeah, that is what I'm doing.
That is it. All right.
Hey, listen here, future bitch. I know what you're doing. All right? I know you're trying to fucking fuck me over. God damn, I love you. You're such a whore. Love you. Some of these Bermuda bitches.
All right.
So here's you want
All
to
right.
you know,
Of the darker complexion, black, I would say.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I guess that makes total sense. They're in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for some reason, in my head, I pictured Hispanic,
I
like
pictured
Colombian,
so white. I was picturing
like
white.
Nordic, like
I was
like
picturing like European, Slavic.
Denmark,
Yeah.
and on the equator.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I just felt like there's something about Bermuda where the girls, even though it's the Caribbean, the girls are still hot and white.
But they're still hot.
Oh,
very
okay.
hot,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're so hot.
Oh
We're
my
playing
God,
this
they're-
game now. I'm just
They're like Brazilian.
You gotta cut everything I said. I'm sick. I'm not in the right state of head. No, yeah, she's hot.
We're not there yet, but I'm sure there are. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, she's
That's
cute.
attractive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But I want
also
to see
she's
like
got-
a girl from Bermuda dressed normally.
You know what? Look up girl on vacation in Bermuda. That's what you want to see.
That's what I thought was
That's
happening.
what you want to
Yeah,
see.
let's
Is you
that.
want to see the girls who hang out on the beach in
In
Bermuda,
Bermuda.
not the girls from Bermuda.
From Miami,
Yes.
coming out to Bermuda,
Yes.
rappers, ballers.
Yes, but I also don't think Bermuda is a very big vacation spot.
Oh, hold on. What's up with the
Down?
down,
Up?
all the way to the left,
No, up
one.
one.
Never mind.
You just want to look up girls in Miami. That's really what he wants to see. That's what he thinks. Just look up girls in Miami.
Okay. This is Fuzzy's future wife. It's just it's right
This
now.
is no. This isn't Fuzzy Fisher right. This is what Fuzzy thinks girls in Bermuda look like.
Yes, that's exactly what I was picturing.
This is Fuzzy
Yeah.
thinks this is the women of Bermuda.
Really, it was more of like it's really more like the bottom left, but up one.
Yeah. Left one.
Left one. That and also left. Yeah, it's really more of that.
Yeah.
You
Just
thought
girls on
this-
Instagram.
Just girls on Instagram.
I mean, what do you?
You thought the women of Bermuda looked like
got it.
Just girls on
That's
Instagram.
Yeah.
That's exactly what
This
I was
is a
thinking.
homecoming picture. This is at prom somewhere.
Whoa, take it easy, Corey.
My God.
Trying to incriminate me, Jesus Christ. Fuck.
Oh, my thigh is cramping and I don't know how to stretch it.
Oh, that
What
sucks.
the
I
fuck?
hate that.
There we go.
Are you dehydrated?
Here we go. Yeah, that's why we got $20 worth of fucking Gatorade.
Give him a fucking Gatorade.
Ah!
Give him a Gatorade.
No, it'll go away in a second.
Brought to you by Gatorade.
Ah, motherfucker.
Bro, that's the worst.
Yeah, this
Has
one
it, when that
sucks.
happens when you're laying down and you're sleeping and you just kind of turn the wrong
The
way?
one I get sleeping is the hammy, the
Yeah.
hamstring. This one doesn't happen very often. This is the actual thigh, the
Ooh.
ham.
It's because you had a good workout.
I did have a very
Yeah.
good workout, but this is also such a problem because it's not going away. But I'm trying to be entertaining for the podcast. Hold on, I'm a professional, dude.
Hold on, you deal with that.
Let me read a Bermuda fact here.
Yeah, go for it.
The Bermuda Triangle
All
does
the girls
not
look like Instagram models.
outside of the fact that all of Bermuda's girls look like Instagram girls. Bermuda Triangle does not appear on any world maps, and the U.S. Board on Geographic Names does not recognize the Bermuda Triangle as an official region of the Atlantic Ocean, which was interesting because, like, everything I looked at it outside of these disappearances, which don't happen at a high rate, but I think because it's such a weird area where most of the time it's actually relatively calm. Like it's not even the most top 10 most dangerous waters.
You want in on this?
Yeah. What is it, 25?
20.
Yeah, I can do that.
Oh my God.
What are we doing?
It's a good pod.
It is a good pod. All right.
We don't want just because we're talking about the Bermuda Triangle, we don't want our guns to go missing.
Yeah, dude. Hey, go ahead. Kill that packet of red pepper right there when you're
There
done.
was this. I could not. I would literally
Snort it.
die. I'm so sick. There was this guy at the mothership, and he has huge arms. And one of the servers goes, "Hey, how'd you get in here with all those guns?" And I'm pretty sure it was Robert Kennedy Jr.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't realize it at the time. But then afterwards, I'm like, oh, is that Robert Kennedy Jr.?
Oh, shit.
Because I saw his pod come out. I was like, was that the guy with the big arms? That one of the servers said that to? I'm not positive.
Dude, I listened to the first like 20 minutes of that episode. That guy needs he needs like a glass of tea or something, huh?
Yeah, man,
I mean,
it's
Jesus, Rogan doesn't talk for like 10 minutes, and I had no idea what this guy sounded like. And as soon as he started talking, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to listen to a whole hour of this.
Yeah.
This guy, I don't care how good his ideas are, I can't vote for him. I can't listen to that for 4 years.
Is he the dude with the voice thing?
Yeah,
that
is
the
it like
Kennedy?
what happened?
It's like it was something from a vaccine that gave him like a palsy of the throat.
Oh, is that
Maybe that's what
is he an
it's about.
anti-vax guy? Is that a thing?
I think that's maybe what that's about, and that's what his book was about. But I'm really not sure. I the same thing happened where like 5
I'll read his
minutes in.
book. I'll read what the guy writes, but dude, I can't.
Yeah.
This is really rude, actually, but
It's a real King's Speech situation. Listening to
Well,
it.
it's
just
like the same thing. The reason I couldn't vote for Obama, you know.
what?
I'm just joking. I did vote for Obama.
Did you?
Yeah, it was on my 18th birthday.
Did you?
Second election.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So
Me
instead
and my
of
whole
who
family
was he going against? Who was the Obama against that one?
McCain?
McCain, the second
Oh, okay.
time.
That makes sense.
Who was the
Yeah.
first?
No, second time was Hillary, right? First one was McCain.
No, Obama
no,
and
no,
Hillary
no,
were-
Yeah, that's right. No, because Hillary was.
First time
He
was
beat Hillary
Mitt
in the
Romney.
primaries.
First time was
Right,
Mitt
right.
Romney. Second time was McCain.
That's right. But it's just weird that in my head the Hillary portion of the
primaries.
Right.
Right.
is sticks out way more. Anyways, interesting fact though, we did gloss over this. They don't recognize this as an official thing at all whatsoever. No
That's key.
official organization of any kind recognizes the Bermuda Triangle as a geographic location. Yet we all know exactly what you're talking about when you say the Bermuda Triangle.
It's like Taiwan.
It's one of the the heaviest trafficked shipping lanes in the world, and they don't have any knowledge. And they've referred to the term Bermuda Triangle wasn't used until like the 1960s.
Well, there have been at least 25 major documented incidents of shipwrecks, missing planes, and missing people crew within the triangle, many of which remain unsolved. I wonder if that is per capita higher than any. If you take any portion of the ocean, is that higher, or any high traffic portion of the ocean, is that much higher than?
No, it's actually lower.
See, that's interesting.
Yeah, it is actually lower. It's not even in the top 10 most dangerous waters in the world.
What's the conspiracy here?
Yeah.
Why are they
Something to do
pushing
with the
this
cars.
idea then?
Something to do with all the cars.
There's so many cars there.
So
I mean,
so many cars
Did you
there.
know that there's all these cars in Bermuda?
Yeah, dude. It's what they're known for is cars. All right, the deepest part of the ocean is in Bermuda. What? This the Marianas Trench?
It's the no. What's
I
the,
bet you it's the Marianas Trench.
it's the Milwaukee depth.
It's definitely not in Milwaukee,
It's called the Milwaukee depth, I think.
What?
which is in the Marianas Trench, right?
Milwaukee depth? Oh, here are these Miami girls. You forgot about them. I would love to talk to somebody that like has done a lot of traveling through the ocean and get his perspective on the Bermuda Triangle. Like, oh, it's like you know what? How do they talk about it? What is the language that they use?
Wait. Look up Marianas Trench. Where's that at? The Challenger
Challenger,
deep. No, the
this-
Challenger was high.
No, listen, wait, unclick from this for a second. Let me read this because it says Marianas Trench. Lies in the Marianas Trench, also known as the Mariana Philippines. The Philippines.
Am I genius or am I genius?
So you are right that the deepest part of the ocean was the Marianas Trench,
Yes.
but that's not what's happening here in the Bermuda Triangle. Is it the Philippines in Bermuda?
No. Go back to. Can you go back to the slides?
Yeah.
So what were we talking? What was the? I just want to look at the verbiage that you used. I don't know why I'm like arguing. The deepest part of the ocean is in the Bermuda Triangle.
So it's not though.
That's not though. That's not
27.
correct.
So the deepest part of the Bermuda Triangle,
It's 27,000.
27,000,
Which is super deep. But there's the max depth of the Pacific on Google is 36,161.
So you think this is where the aliens are living underwater in Bermuda?
I don't. First of all, don't put words into my mouth. I'm not. I have no. Let me say this on the pod.
My bad.
Officially, no. You bring up a good point. Let me make an official statement on my position on underwater aliens. I don't know, but I think it makes sense.
I think it makes a ton
I
of
think
sense.
it makes a lot of sense.
I think it makes more sense that they come from the water than the sky, to be honest with you.
It's far more. Listen, within the last 500 years, which is nothing, we have come into contact with civilizations that we didn't know of previously. What's more likely? That they've traveled billions and billions and billions of miles of impossible space to get through, or there's just some other people also on Earth that we don't know about yet because we're not as smart as we fucking think. We don't have it as mapped out as we think.
Yeah, probably second one.
We've not seen most of the ocean. There could be an advanced... Do I sound insane? But it sounds way less crazy that there'd be an advanced civilization that's been evolving and growing unbeknownst to us. Now they have their own space program that's just flying up into our space, right? And we're meeting them for the first time. That seems way more likely than aliens, which I'm not even a person who doesn't believe that there are aliens out there. I think that's probably true too.
Also, sea level is rising.
Rising.
These guys are like, yo, we're coming for it all.
Yeah.
Like low key, that shit is rising, and they're like, yo, we gained 2 centimeters this year.
Yeah.
And they're like, let's go.
Yeah, they want us to keep
I'm gonna
fucking
get a
polluting
condo.
the earth and
I'm gonna
shit.
get a condo.
Yeah. As Miami goes underwater, they're like, I'm about to live in Miami.
real estate
Miami condo.
Yeah. Aquatic ape hypothesis.
So this is a theory that half of humans evolved to live and exist underwater when we were evolving to become humans on land.
Cool. We're gonna read the whole fucking.
No, just
All
want
right.
to say that I think it ties.
There
to-
is that
Yeah.
theory or whatever.
Yeah. And this ties to the there's a lot of like conspiracy or I guess theories that This might be where Atlantis existed.
Atlantis, huh?
Atlanta, go Falcons.
So yeah, UFOs, Atlantis are two of the biggest leading theories.
Little
as to what
baby in future.
All right, next slide.
Atlanta.
This
All
is
right.
the first encounter with the Bermuda Triangle.
How'd they know what time it was?
Yeah, how do you know what fucking time it was?
How do you know what time it is in
How do you know what
1492?
fucking year it was?
Yeah, dude. Get the
Honestly,
fuck out of here.
How did he know that?
Such
He kept
bullshit.
very-
I barely know what year. If this thing didn't tell me what day and year it was, there's not a chance I would ever know again.
Right. I agree with you.
This guy knew it was 10 p.m. in 1492.
Yeah, sure. Columbus. Go some women.
In your dreams. In your dreams.
In your dreams. Nice.
Lucid. It's
No,
the only
we
legal
cut
way
that
to do
part
it.
out. We cut that part out.
We did?
We have to.
We'll see.
We have to.
It's also, there's parts of it we should cut out, but lucid is pretty funny.
Yeah. I've been working on that. I can't. It's not funny. Trust me.
Have you tried it on stage?
I've tried it a bunch on stage.
Really?
That lucid wet dreaming.
Maybe it's
is
just a pod thing.
It's a pod thing.
It's a pod thing.
1492.
Is that a picture of it?
That is a
How did this guy had a camera
Yeah.
too?
I don't believe this shit.
This fucking guy.
uh,
Why are people mad at this guy? He sounds awesome.
Are people mad at him?
Christopher
Still?
Columbus?
You can't. Columbus Day doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, really?
Nah.
Yeah,
They took it away?
Pelosi
It's,
took it away.
It's called
Native peoples or something?
Native.
Stop saying shit like that, and then stop getting me to just go along. What am I doing here? You said that, and I was like, you said, yeah, Pelosi got rid of it. I was like, yeah, makes sense, Pelosi. Yeah,
I thought they did get rid of it. I thought it's Indigenous Peoples Day now.
Yeah,
I'm
maybe.
pretty sure it is.
But he's programming me, and I'm just letting it fucking happen.
But I don't think it was Pelosi. I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably her. You're right.
I mean, you're probably right though. That's what's crazy.
Yeah, Columbus Day doesn't exist anymore.
I had one of the funniest. I tell people about this all the time because it was just so funny the way that it happened. Me and Fuzzy were driving back when it was like 2 a.m. He's giving me a ride home from downtown, and we're at a red light. And I turned to him and I said, "Dude, we were talking about our friend Philip." And I turned to him and I go, "Did you know Philip thought that I was a staunch Republican?" And Fuzzy turned and looked at me and he goes, "I thought that's why we got along so well." And that's when I started being like, "Who am I?"
Yeah.
Anyways.
You're either a Republican or you're lying to yourself. That's what I like to say.
Yeah, you like to say a lot of stuff. You like to just say 45. And now I've started doing it as a joke, and people think I'm serious. My wife is like mad when I do it in front of her friends. I just be like, 45, coming back. And they don't understand that I'm joking.
Don Jr., good name.
It's a good name.
Baby, good name for the baby.
Don Jr., the girl,
Yeah.
baby girl Don Jr.
Donnie Jr.
Yeah.
Danya.
Tanya Jr.
Danya.
Tanya. Her first word's going to be Trump. Roughly 10 p.m. All right, Christopher Columbus is making his maiden voyage across the Atlantic. While sailing through the triangle, he wrote of a strange happenings taking place. Even stranger was his account of witnessing a flickering ball of light fall from the sky and crash into the ocean. They would discover the new world is roughly 5 hours later. Oh, so this happened like right off the coast.
Yeah.
Yo.
Well, I mean, 5 hours in a sailboat or in a ship.
Yeah,
it's
so
probably
they
like
could
2
see
miles.
Yeah.
They could have swam there faster.
They couldn't see the shore from where I guess they know that from these journals, these logs that they have from the ship. This is why they have all this.
To go
detailed
all
info.
that way, about to get there, that happens, and then you get there, but you're like, what the fuck was that, though?
What was that about?
And then there's a new world. There's a
Yeah.
whole new world.
Yeah.
And then you're also, but what was...
You gloss over that.
And then you're like, is that a part of this? Is that
Yeah.
a part of this new world?
But then you're trying to explain it to the Native Americans, and they're looking at you like you're insane.
Yeah. So you got, what's up with the aliens,
And they're
though?
like, what?
What's up with the things that fly? And they're like,
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
No, because Christopher would have been like, these guys are aliens.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they.
It would have been the same thing. That would have been the same human emotion of meeting a completely new
Yeah. Race.
race. It is like meeting a completely new species or form of life or at this time.
Yeah, of course.
Right? Dude, what if there's another advanced civilization on Earth and it's not even humanoids? Like it's completely different than us. And we gotta what do you think? Do we live with? Do we fight them? We probably fight them for a while, right?
Oh, for sure. Humans are going to fight for Earth. Humans
We
believe
won't.
Earth is
We will
theirs.
not share.
We will not share. Humans believe Earth is theirs.
Is ours?
Yeah.
When it might not be even a little bit.
It might not even be that.
We
at
might
all.
just be living on the. We live on the crust on the outside. They get the good shit.
Yeah,
They live in the Earth. We live fucking.
bro. It's
We're like ants.
We could
Yeah.
all be slaves.
We're like
to a
we
bigger
are like in
race.
an infestation that they
Yeah.
may want to get rid of.
oh for sure.
Oh God, that's scary.
Yeah,
God,
that's
what if
probably what's
we're
happening.
what if God created them and we're just like some after fucking problem, and that's the reckoning.
But they would have to acknowledge that we are somewhat advanced, and we are.
Are we though compared to them? Like who knows?
And we have consciousness.
We have consciousness, but so did the Native Americans,
Yeah.
and we beat the ever living shit out of them.
Yeah.
Fuck their consciousness. We won.
Yeah.
Which I'm not saying is okay, but that's the way it went down for them, and I can't imagine it would go down differently for us.
Do you think you're continually gaining consciousness? You know how like one day like you're fucking 5 and you have consciousness? Do you or like is it always growing as you grow through life? I feel like it's always kind of just like
I felt that way about my weight for a long time. No, I think I think you can't. I think it's automatic for a while. It stops being automatic, although it's like building muscle. There's a certain amount of muscle that you're naturally gonna like grow into as you mature into your body. But if you want to keep it growing, I think you can always keep it growing. But you have to really. There's points where you really have to start working at it, especially as you get into like your 40s and 50s, and you're really like starting to concrete be who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
I think you really got to fight against that.
Yeah.
To continue gaining consciousness and awareness. I've been thinking. It's funny you bring this up because I've been thinking about this a lot. I've been reading. Liz has got me reading fucking Eckhart Tolle shit, which is just like some of it's super lame. It's like an Oprah book club fucking book, but there's some of it that's really that is I think interesting. He talks a lot about one thing. He talks about consciousness. He's the only guy. Is an important distinction. I think he's the only guy that I've heard to talk about consciousness and enlightenment as a collective experience, not an individual one. Enlightenment takes place among our entire group. It's not one individual that becomes enlightened. And I think that's important. And I think that's kind of in a lot of ways happening. It seems like it's going two directions. There's a lot of enlightenment, I think, happening. There's also a lot of like just people identifying with their ideas, which is like just completely egotistical and you know, I don't know. We've gotten I don't know how this. Sorry,
Yeah, that's my bad. I threw you off on a loop.
Yeah, but it's also not funny. I'm very sorry. There's nothing funny about Eckhart
I would
Tolle.
like to know if the Native Americans that were there when Columbus showed up had seen aliens, had seen what the disc that he was describing.
Have you ever seen this movie called What the Bleep Do We Know? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's the guy that started the Nexium cult.
Yeah, he ends up starting a cult, right?
Yeah.
He was like weird because it's like portrayed as like a science-y documentary, but it's like no. But there was one. This is probably bullshit, but there was one interesting thing in this movie. Also, first I should say this movie is completely horseshit. So I'm not citing this as a source for good information. It's a wacky fucking movie. But there was an interesting idea that he had that when Christopher Columbus showed up, the idea of another civilization was so foreign to the Native Americans
Right.
that they physically couldn't even see their ships.
Wow. Like what could be happening with us and aliens?
There could be all kinds of shit around us that we just don't recognize because it's so far outside of our conscious awareness. But now so many of us are starting to accept the idea that aliens might be a thing. We might all be starting to sort of start waking up to being able to see it. I think that's an interesting idea.
Yeah.
Wait, they said that they couldn't even physically see their ships?
Yes, because it was so far outside of what they understood reality was.
It would be madness. It would be
Yeah,
a
yeah.
fallacy for someone to show up like that.
Yeah. Just an interesting thought. Also, that movie's completely bullshit, so don't...
Yeah.
But it was just an interesting I thought it was that's always for some reason that's always stuck with me from that movie as an interesting thing. How many things around us could exist that we just can't even see because we can't even our perception of reality can't even put them together for us, even though they are there.
Well,
I don't know.
This is like I mean a higher evolved being may even work on another plane of existence than we, like a fourth dimension there, another dimension that we don't deal with. So, I mean, yeah, we would have to figure out how to break that and figure out how to see into that dimension.
Yeah. Maybe
we're
just,
close.
Maybe just can't, or maybe we're close.
And
maybe
that's
we
why
can't.
we keep seeing them.
I mean, it would be much more interesting to just meet somebody we could talk to, you know?
Yeah.
I don't want to have to fucking drive through I don't have to drive to another dimension just to fucking have coffee with you. Mm-hmm. Anyways, all right, next. And Christopher Columbus famously also and stuff like that, so who knows about this UFO thing. The ghost ship.
October 1872. The Mary Celeste, a 31-meter-long brigantine, set sail from the Hudson River on a voyage to Genoa, Italy. She was carrying 10 members, the captain, his wife, his son, and 7 crew members.
That is not that... How big is 31 meters?
We're so American. I don't know. Let me look it up.
58 feet.
There you go. Is that true? You just made that up.
Dude, if you nailed it. It also can't be right because it's like 3 feet per meter.
That's yards.
So it's 100 foot. It's a 100-foot boat. Doesn't that seem like? Oh, I guess 10. I guess that's. I don't know. I don't know. I have no.
Like a fishing boat's like 20 feet, or 10. Yeah.
No, a fishing boat's bigger than that. It's
like
about
a Lund fishing boat.
a Lund.
Like a metal fishing boat that you would see in a lake or something like that. Those are like.
Oh, I thought
20
you meant
feet
like
long.
a commercial fishing boat.
No, those are like 40, 45 feet long, probably.
Oh. I just 10 didn't seem like a very big crew for such a big boat, but also I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows? Anyways, all right, keep
It's
going.
a smaller, ship, and it set sail from the Hudson River on a voyage to Genoa, Italy. December 1872, the Mary Celeste is discovered between Azores and Portugal. The ship was in full sail, but it was completely abandoned. There was a single sword found on the deck, but the pirate attack was ruled out because the ship was carrying $34,000 worth of liquor, equal to $840,000 in 2023. Only 9 barrels of the cargo were not accounted for, and there was no other evidence of an attack.
What? How can you rule that out? What if the pirates were in a small boat and they could only carry 9 barrels?
But there was no evidence of like a fight or anything like
There's
that.
a sword on the deck.
Just laying on the deck, though. Just laying there.
I'm confused. What is the problem here?
So
This ship was found sailing the ocean without anyone on it.
abandoning ship. So
It was sailing.
it was
With
sailing
with everything still aboard without the
except
crew.
9 barrels.
Where was it going?
It was going to Genoa, Italy, and it was found
No,
in
I'm saying the
Portugal.
ship, when there was no one on it, where was it going?
It was just floating.
It was sailing towards Portugal.
Right. But do you see what I'm saying, though? No. Was it just floating out there, or was
No.
it sailing?
Yes, it was in full sail.
To Portugal. With no one on it and a sword in the deck.
Portugal Demand.
I think I know what happened.
They were going to Portugal Demand concert.
What happened?
I can't say. But I'm pretty sure I know what happened.
What happened?
I
know exactly what happened.
Go ahead.
There were pirates.
You're wrong.
And they fucking came on board. One of them left a sword. They threw all the crew overboard. That's not going to leave any signs of fucking distress.
Struggle, yeah.
And then they fucking took 9 barrels because their ship was small. And that's all they could fit. And that's plenty to a couple of fucking swashbuckling pirates. It's going to last them a month.
I want to know, what in the fuck does this whole phrase mean right here? Go ahead and keep reading the next. Go ahead and keep reading the next. Right. There's a line in here that seems to be the silliest thing I've ever heard. Go ahead and keep reading.
This mystery has never been solved. Possible theories include insurance scam, seaquake.
Now, what was that before?
It was a typo.
Oh, okay. Underwear insurance sea scam seaquake.
I think I was typing something. Forgot to erase.
I was like, we can go ahead and rule that one out because it doesn't even make any fucking sense in English.
Insurance scam, a seaquake, which is like an undersea earthquake.
Yeah. A
giant squid attack.
How is that even close?
This was back in the 1800s.
Alien abduction. We're getting farther.
So the Mary Celeste would go on to be known as the ghost ship. But the biggest thing with this is what they're starting to find out around this time is that there's interference with magnetic shit and compasses in the Bermuda Triangle that is throwing off a lot of this stuff, which we now know to be called. I forgot. We'll look it up, but it's a common known thing they didn't know. Columbus accounted for it in his journals as well.
Like the damn thing spins or whatever.
It deals with the magnetic streams or the Gulf streams and the magnetic poles. It makes like a magnetic interference field in the Bermuda Triangle.
So your compass will point the wrong direction.
It just points off. It doesn't point to true north.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Every time?
Yeah, it's just something in that area that we now know, and so they'll automatically account for it, but they didn't know back then. So a lot of these earlier times, people would get thrown off course and the Bermuda Triangle would get lost because of that. So this is the USS Cyclops. This is the largest ship at the time in 1918. This was the largest ship in the U.S. Navy. It was traveling home from Brazil to Baltimore. The 500-foot ship was carrying 306 passengers on board when traveling through the Bermuda Triangle. The last known message from the ship read, "Weather fair, all is well." The USS Cyclops would disappear without a trace shortly thereafter and never to be heard from again.
Listen.
We're good.
You ever get that text from me? Hurry.
Fair, all is good.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All
Weather
is well.
fair, all is well. Oh, fuck,
Oh,
he's dying.
shit.
So, interesting theory behind what happened here. It was carrying a ton of manganese core. Manganese, I think it was what it was carrying.
It was carrying all of the
10,000 pounds of
Hillary's emails.
Oh, yeah, checks out.
and they think it could have been sunk by Germans because they didn't want this. It was like 10,000 pounds of something that could be used to make bombs. They didn't want that going to America. Is one of the theories.
So they sunk it, huh?
But it was never discovered. The mystery of the USS Cyclops remains unsolved to this day. It is the single largest loss of life in U.S. naval history.
Wow. Well, not tied to combat. Yeah, okay. That makes more sense.
It's probably somewhere in the bottom of the sea right now.
You should imagine being like your relatives is on that ship. They just disappeared. You don't know what happened to them.
Man, there's some people that'd be awesome. Wow, I have a lot going on. Now, there's a so they're just gone, huh? Well,
Next slide.
next slide.
Fuck him.
Fuck them.
Oh, Austin.
Oh, Ellen Austin.
1881, the 210-foot Ellen Austin was sailing from London to New York when she discovered another ship over the Bermuda Triangle. The ship was fully stocked and seemingly untouched with a full cargo load. The only thing missing was the crew. Not a single person was found aboard the ship. The captain decided to place some of his crew on board the ship to sail it back to the harbor with the Ellen Austin. The two ships got separated by a storm. After a few days, the crew of the Ellen Austin spotted the derelict on the horizon. When they were finally able to catch up to the ship,
Wow.
everything was intact, including the cargo hull, except all of the crew was missing once again. The captain of the Ellen Austin decided to abandon the ship after deeming it cursed.
Man, what if the first crew just like decided to go for a swim and then some other ship just showed up and they're like, wait!
So what my mind goes to is that there was somebody hiding on the ship that already killed the first crew, threw them overboard. Again, no sign of distress or struggle. And then once the other crew got on, he went one by one into the second crew again.
So how many though did they put on board?
Enough to crew a ship.
Because even if it's 5 or 6, dude, I mean, you're one guy.
Yeah.
But if you're going around James Bond style, sneaking up on all of them.
But they're going to notice pretty quick when Jeff is gone, then Bill's gone. Where the fuck is everybody?
Yeah, but then it just becomes a horror movie.
Yeah. You really think that's what happened? Here's what I think.
I think they went disappearing, and I think there were aliens involved, but that's the only logical explanation to me.
I don't think any of this happened.
Oh. That's a good point.
I just think this is a completely made up story
By the guy
by everyone
who
involved.
killed fucking
Yeah,
four
there
of his
was
crew.
exactly. There's a
Yeah.
ship out there, so we could put him on that ship, and then it sailed away, and we got there, they were there.
Keep
We
in
left
mind
it,
that
we
like
left
It's
it.
cursed.
Curse ship.
It's cursed ship.
Come on, we're in
Meanwhile,
America,
this
let's go.
murderer is walking away. He's going to the bar tonight. You know what I mean? Tortuga style.
It's 1881. The country's been roaring for 100 years.
Yeah,
People
it's
are
Industrial
fucking having
Revolution.
fun.
This is back when you could just kill people and get away with it and say the boat was cursed. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying.
There's no way. There's no way. I hear what you're saying, but there's no way there was just one guy hiding, and he was able to take out 6. Also, like pirate guys. They're not. These are men.
Yeah.
These are
Right,
not like
right.
men. These are not today men. These are men.
yeah.
These are sailors in 1881.
Was the
You're
guy
right.
Jason Bourne?
That's what I'm saying. It's some sort of Jason Bourne.
Is this a Jason Bourne situation?
Is it Jason
Is
Bourne?
it a Jason Bourne situation?
That's what I think.
Yeah,
I
In
think that's the-
1881.
The
I
pirate
think-
just like, Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne.
I think that's the logical explanation. I believe it was aliens.
No, I think the logical explanation is this guy killed 4 of his crew and made up the Ellen Austin. Where did it go?
They just let it go.
What's
Exactly.
yeah.
No one else ever saw it.
What's the most recent alien Bermuda activity? What's the most recent thing that's
Hold on,
happened?
we got a whole slideshow here.
I don't know. We're losing steam.
No, you're losing steam because you're sick. And once again, I'm carrying this motherfucker. I just had a great
Yeah.
segment about the fucking Ellen Austin. Where did it go? Where did the ship go?
There's
And is there
evidence-
any record of the Ellen Austin prior to them finding it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So
Yes.
they knew what.
All these ships have. There's logs of where they were
So
built.
they,
and
but
they
also
existed.
so it was never seen again, though, right?
Right.
Right.
Did the
So
Allen
they
Austin carry
claim.
slaves? Did the Allen Austin carry slaves?
That's a good question.
Because if so, canceled. Who cares?
Who cares? We're gonna cancel the Ellen Austin. Because also,
Oh,
if-
here they spell it with 2 L's. Interesting. So you fucked it up earlier, huh, Corey? You thought I wouldn't see it, you piece of shit.
I don't know what this is.
Oh,
all right, just go back to the slideshow. Just go back to the
interesting.
slideshow. We're done with the Ellen Austin. Go ahead. Fuzzy's right. Jesus Christ.
They carried slaves.
They carried slave. It's
Canceled.
canceled.
Ellen Austin, you've been canceled. We should start canceling people.
The Corolla Deering
Nice.
is.
All right, no, all right. Skip ahead. Keep going until I tell you to stop.
Oh, okay, here we go.
2015. All right, let's look.
Wait, Perry Coven and Austin Stephanos. If you
They're both open micers now.
Ellen Austin Stephanos.
What?
I don't get what you.
Yeah, his mother's name is Ellen.
Something to look into.
Something to look into.
Hey, what were you doing on July 23rd, 2015? That's pretty recent. What do you think you were doing?
Me?
Yeah,
Not stand up.
neither was I. I was 2015. I was probably working at the mall that day.
I know where I was, but I don't want to say
Really?
on the podcast. Yeah.
But
yeah.
you know for sure. where
I
you
know
were.
for sure where I was actually. I actually know for sure. I actually think it was a Tuesday. Look that up.
Look it up, Corey. Look up what day was July 23rd, 2015. Because these people went missing at sea. So you had a better July 23rd, 2015 than they did.
I had to tell you this. I have an alibi.
Yeah.
Dude, the way you Google, like,
It's
Thursday. I told you.
Thursday. Yeah, you were right. You were basically right.
I did say Tuesday. But I thought if I just agreed that you would not remember that I said Tuesday.
All right, what happened to these little fucking...
Dude.
So this was a wild story. These little fucking kids.
Dude, stop. Both of you guys. Good Christ. They're missing children.
They're presumed dead.
Well,
There's a legal battle between these two families and everything
All right.
right now.
I'm giving this slide my full attention. Go ahead, Corey.
Perry Cohen.
what have you been doing?
I've been sick as shit.
This is like one of the best topics we've ever had.
The episode's gone very well.
Perry Cohen and Austin Stephanos.
Also, it's not an off the phone episode unless we talk about how good this episode is.
We're gonna rate
You
it live
notice
on
that?
the air. Which is like the live
I think this is the best episode we've ever done. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
go ahead.
I don't know. Idioms was pretty good. Perry Cohen and Austin Stephanos, both 14, set out in the middle of the day from the Jupiter
Oh, these
Inlet.
kids are from space.
I started laughing because I knew you were gonna do that before you even did it.
These kids are from fucking space. Hold on. I gotta hear this one. Go ahead, Corey.
All right, we got
You're
him hooked.
such
All
a
right, we got him hooked. Now we can actually keep his
yeah.
attention.
Good, yeah.
All
Talk
right,
about
so
the space.
You gotta bleep that out.
You don't have to. You can leave that. I give you permission to leave that.
No, I don't. You gotta get. That's demonetized. Listen.
no, it's after the first 10 minutes.
That, I mean, again, we're talking about how good the podcast is,
Oh,
but
phenomenal.
for me to stop the first time I said it,
Yeah.
and then to bring it around to that.
So good.
I mean, this is podcast. What
101.
What are you? Whose
Listen,
podcast are you
our
watching in
podcast
Austin?
may not make it, but if you're looking for how to do it,
This is how you fucking.
this
do
is
it.
how you fucking do it.
I don't know who's got a better pod in Austin. Go ahead.
Not a single one.
Not a single one. Not even Rogan.
There's not a single podcast in Austin.
Not even your mom's house.
Tony,
Yeah.
your mom's house, Rogan. those
There's
are
like a lot of really good.
Yeah.
It's like crazy.
I don't
Actually.
know who's got a better open micer podcast in Austin.
Well, open. Well,
I don't know who's got a better showcase level comedian podcast.
thank you.
we
Thank
go.
you very much.
We got a showcase podcast here, okay?
Thank you very much.
This is a showcase podcast. I think this is a great this. I saw this and I was like, this is classic Florida kids right here.
All right, go for it.
So these Florida kids are from Jupiter, Florida. They're usually they're 14 years old, taking their parents' fishing boat out into the inlet to fish.
Okay.
And it's believed the boys tried to leave the inlet and travel to the Bahamas, which was 212 miles away.
Love it.
I love the
love it.
adventure. Love the adventure. These
They were
kids have.
telling their friends on TikTok that they were going to do, or Snapchat that they
We're
were
going
going
to
to
the
do this.
fucking Bahamas.
Dude, they're in such a small boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, going 200 miles
I love
away.
it. I love it.
They left on July 23rd and completely disappeared. Were never seen again. 2 years after their disappearance, their fishing boat was found 100 miles off the coast of Bermuda.
Jesus. 2 years? Took them 2 years to ever see the boat again?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
There is something funny about. All right, dude, we're going to Bermuda, and they just never saw him again.
We're going to the fucking Bahamas. We're taking Snapchats.
Yeah, dude. I'm surprised they found the boat, even, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
There was, I think they come from rich families because there was 2 years of a search party to find it. So they paid for 2 years of searching to find this, and they found the boat, never the boys. So they could have made it, and they just ditched the boat too.
Or they died of starvation on the boat, and then a few waves rocked them off.
I mean,
They fought each other. There's no way they kept it together as friends.
Oh,
right?
yeah, that
shit
friendship
fell
ended,
apart.
yeah.
someone ate the other one.
Ew.
Yeah.
Cannibalism.
I'm guessing the blonde kid ate the other one.
Yeah? Probably.
I don't know, man. That sucks.
Witchcraft. Let's wrap it. Come on, that's a good one to end on.
Yeah,
right?
let's wrap it up.
Hold on,
Wrap it.
hold
I
on.
gotta go to fucking work.
Hold on, you want to do this one, last one?
Let
All
me
right.
see.
We can do Bermuda Part 2. No?
I think we
got
Let's end on this one.
All right.
So this is kind of bringing us. This guy is a treasure hunter, and he
Cool job.
yeah
I mean, top 5 job of all time.
yeah 100%.
In terms of, like, cool level,
Of
Might be
terms
the
of
coolest.
lifestyle cool shit.
you're a fucking like, if you actually... Look, there's 2 levels to this, though.
Yeah.
There's 2 levels to this, though. Because there's the treasure hunter, like this guy,
And then there's a guy with a metal detector.
and then there's a guy who says he's a treasure hunter.
And he's got a metal detector.
And that guy is not living a good life.
no,
Yeah.
There's like James Cameron and this dude, and then
Yeah.
there's the homeless guy on
Yeah.
the beach.
Yeah.
So what are the other cool jobs? Spy.
Astronaut.
Astronaut.
Spy. Spy's up
So
there.
treasure hunter, spy, astronaut, in no particular order. Professional athlete.
Yeah.
Obviously,
That's up
music,
there.
like rapper.
Yeah, rock star, any
rock
of that.
star.
Yeah,
stuff.
those
No,
are-
but
we're
this
talking
is different, though. This
This
is like
different.
this is
Yeah,
like
you can't actually put rapper and professional athlete in the same category here.
no.
Because this is like
This would be like being an
movie shit.
This would be like
Yes.
owning the Dallas Mavericks as your job.
No.
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 That's the same thing as
This is like
professional
Indiana Jones. This is like
Yes.
real life
This
Indiana
is like
Jones
spy,
shit. Yeah.
espionage, space travel,
treasure
hunter.
hunting. You're a pirate. You're a fucking
Pirate. Good
yeah,
one.
Yeah,
Good one.
pirate's a good one.
What's the fucking other good one? All right, whatever. Those are good.
Those are great. I think treasure.
I want a
hunting-
clip of that. I want a clip of us ranking the top
Let's go.
jobs.
Let's go. Get it
Hell
done.
yeah. Darrow Miklos used a lot of Greek last names. Darrow Miklos uses secret maps created by his ex-NASA astronaut pal Gordon Cooper to unearth shipwrecks in the briny deep. During a recent excavation of the bottom of the Bermuda Triangle, Miklos claims to have discovered the evidence of something pointing to one of two things: an alien spacecraft or the remnants of the lost city of Atlantis.
Could be both.
Could be. He marked that his discovery included a structure of the size of a battleship with arms protruding from a sea wall horizontally. Coral only grows vertically. The structure does not look man-made.
Whoa.
But
You scared me.
That's real? He
Yeah.
discovered it growing horizontally when it only grows vertically?
yeah, and doesn't look man-made. It seems that whatever that landed or was built there at that location was thousands of years ago. Other discoveries include what looks like remnants of structures and roadways. And I have,
Video?
yeah, here's a video of this dude.
He looks so much worse than this picture.
Yeah, his picture made him.
Now he looks like the other type of treasure hunter.
Yeah, now he looks like he's got a metal detector.
Cautionary tale. Oh, God. So while that is that.
My God.
Did you watch that Graham Hancock one that came out on Netflix?
Yes.
I felt like the whole time it didn't really say anything,
Right.
right?
Just alluded to shit.
Yeah. No concrete. I don't know. It was weird. Like I want to believe, but it
The
was
ancient civilization one you're talking about
Yeah.
being wiped out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Incredible discovery that may be related to the lost city of Atlantis. I may have stumbled across one of the most incredible discoveries of all time. I saw something that was remarkable.
This guy's trying to sell a book or something.
Ready to dive. I'm a treasure hunter, and I'm on the show called Cooper's Treasure. Cooper's Treasure is about a very dear friend of mine named astronaut Gordon Cooper, whom I met through my father. I inherited a series of charts and files based on information that he got during his space flights. The information has led to several discoveries of shipwrecks.
What?
I want to check
How
out
did
the
that
bottom of this
correlate?
reef.
He saw him from way up
Most
there?
recently, we were investigating the site based on the information that Gordon gave me from one of his files. When we were diving down in a submarine, we came across this area, this very beautiful reef area, but we noticed something very different about it. There were 5 arms that were coming out of the wall portion of this very deep reef. They were going horizontal. Coral doesn't
National
grow
park.
horizontal.
This is
so that
fucking
was the
local
first thing that
treasure
struck me.
shit, dude.
My
This guy's
assumption
fucking-
after looking
Yeah.
and seeing these very large projectiles coming out of the wall is that we've discovered something that's not a shipwreck. Didn't appear to be nature made.
Look, it's pebbles.
What it was, I can't explain. There are theories behind this, maybe parts of an ancient civilization. What led us to believe that even more is that we found roads, what appear to be roads on top of this mound-like formation.
Where are
there was
the
a
roads?
mound, several arms sticking out of a wall on 3 different locations. We even found what we believe to be
But they haven't they
remnants
still
of
haven't shown
structure.
pictures of it.
Yeah, what are they talking
Be
about?
something related
This
to a
is-
very
this is him on
ancient
vacation.
civilization
Yeah,
that
dude,
must have
fuck this
existed
What the
guy.
fuck is going on?
Literally,
Years
he didn't
ago,
show the
it is
5 things. He
possible
didn't
that
show the
we've come
roads.
across a very, very ancient
Also,
civilization, whether
how
it
does
has
this
something to do with
astronaut have
Atlantis.
secret charts related to his space flight?
And why is it related to the ocean if he's going to space?
This guy is so full of shit, dude. This guy is the Joel Osteen of fucking treasure hunting.
I'm just saying, I bet this guy's a virgin.
I doubt that.
Well, by your theory, you've never met a virgin. So
What do you mean?
he's
Everybody's
at least
fucked a
a
couch.
few couches.
Oh, yeah. He's fucked a couch or 2.
oh yeah, well that goes without saying.
I don't think this guy's gotten pussy.
Okay.
Interesting. I think he's gotten a lot of. He is also a professional treasure. Although he is full of shit about this, he is a professional treasure hunter. Even if you're not actually a professional treasure hunter, that whole video was enough to get some. Have you met these women out here?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There's something off about him though.
Yeah, I don't, but also that was complete bull. Like we still haven't seen a picture of this thing.
Here, you want to see it?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
the video was
that's what the
supposed to
video
be.
was for.
That's what this is.
That's nothing.
Yeah, I can take that picture.
Maybe, hey, the ocean floor shifts and shit. There's fucking tectonic plates down there fucking causing shit to move around. Maybe those
So
were
they
once,
say.
maybe once at
so
one time
they-
they were vertical and they moved them horizontally.
So they say. There's technology.
And there's roads down there. Everyone knows there's roads down there.
Here, click that one. Is that it?
Well, I don't know what you're pointing to. This one?
No.
Second row, bottom right.
Yeah, right. You were hovering over it.
Yep.
Yeah.
There. So here's one of the arms sticking out from a sea wall.
Oh yeah, dude. Totally, it's fucking Atlantis.
Atlantis right there.
That's nothing.
That's nothing. This guy sucks, dude. This guy, God, dude. Oh, Fuzzy was so right. We
We should have ended on the
ended it.
fucking kids. That was a good one.
God.
All right.
All right, like and subscribe, unsubscribe, and subscribe again.
Resubscribe.
Yes.
Leave us on loop. Queue
Yes.
up all our videos.
Yes.
Play us in your living room overnight.
Yes. Thank you very much, everybody.
And don't put the sound all the way down. Put it on 1 so you can kind of
Kind
barely
of here. We want to be
So
in
if
your.
you go to the bathroom,
we
you can
want
kind
to
of
be in
fade
your fucking head.
This is the best podcast to fall asleep to.
That is true.
Facts. Love you guys.
Hasta